Okay, so a lot of people have joined. I think we can start our session. Um, so I welcome Professor Amiya Bhaumik, President and Founder, Lincoln University College, Malaysia. And what you see today, this LGPR program, is actually his brainchild. And me and Dr. Shashikant, we planned this entire event based on his directions and his, under his
Hello.
guidance. Hello, Professor. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, Professor. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear. We can hear.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Professor Amiya, can you hear us?
Okay, just a minute,
Yeah,
Prof.
I think there is some
Let
technical.
me, let me check with.
Sure.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Professor.
Can you hear me, Noah?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Doctor, we can.
Yes, sir.
1 second, 1 second. Oh, that from my room also not touching. Huh?
And then we can hear you now.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
It's strange. Hello.
Yes, Dr. Madan, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So what went wrong? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
No problem, Professor.
All yours.
So, I would like to welcome everyone to this meeting. Professor Amiya is actually the brainchild behind this entire program. And under his guidance, all of us have worked through. So I would really like to congratulate the team, the internal team of Lincoln, Professor Mithun, Professor Divya, and of course, Dr. Shashikant Gupta has been an asset to this entire effort. He has brought in people from various geographical locations, quite diverse geographical locations, to be honest. And I would invite Professor Amiya to begin the sessions. Thank you, Professor. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Professor Sai and the team and Dr. Sasikan. It's a great milestone today, being the 12th noon on 14th December of 2024. This should be the historical milestone for everyone, that such a wonderful event you are inaugurating today. And I know that where it will take. Just to give you the highlight, what we are looking for, or rather what all of you should be looking for. Now, as all of us are academicians, and each and every academician has quote unquote noble responsibility. So when we say noble responsibility of what? And that is what United Nations has come up called UN 2030 Sustainable Development Goal Agenda. So what does it mean, Sustainable Development Goal? Now, I'm sure all of you have seen the 17 SDG, and those 17 SDG, nothing but its entire holistic human being. And when I say holistic human being, because human being has no value if we do not interact with society. So the value of a human being enhances the moment we, the human being, linked with society. In other words, the various ethnicity, various religious, various countries, people, how we interact, how we live in this world. That's, we call it holistic approach of human being. Now, United Nations, the Agenda 2030, the SDG, they have come out with this because they see all over the world nowadays. You open TV, you open newspaper, you open social media, nothing but killing each other, nothing but war, nothing but fighting. So the United Nations, they came out with this agenda, that 2030 17 SDG, that means Sustainable Development Goal. And you will find various, excuse me, you will find various sustainable development goals like poverty and so forth. So you will get this kind of, and one of the poverty you will find SDG number 70, SDG number 4. And if I may allow to share the screen, let me see if I can share the, okay, I got it. 1 second. Okay, can all of you see this screen?
Yes,
So,
sir.
the 17 goals, and you have SDG number 1, that is poverty, SDG number 2, zero hunger, SDG number 3, it is the good health and well-being, and SDG number 4 is quality education. So like this, it's go on. So all these 17 SDG, and finally the partnerships for the goals. That means the 16 SDG, how they are linked with each other, how they partner each other, and that's called 17 SDG. This is the one. So goal 17 SDG, strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnerships for sustainable development. Now, this is what all about academicians just not write papers, just not getting title, academicians just not getting degrees. The roles and responsibilities of the academicians, how you can interlink with these 17 SDG and create an impact in the society. That's the ultimate goal of each and every human being, especially those who are in the educational world. So I appreciate Professor Sai and his team taking the initiative of postdoctoral research and conference revolving around 17 SDG. And that will, as all of you are top-notch researcher, so we should work together as Lincoln University, a platform which would allow you to link all over the world and organize various types of tangible research, intangible research, by both tangible and intangible research together, how you can come up solutions. And that solutions again could be psychological solutions, could be academic solutions, could be product-oriented solutions. When I say product-oriented solutions, I would like to give you an example that nowadays, all over the world, we are talking about geriatrics, taking care of aged people, which we could not think in 1970s, 1980s. Why we could not think? Because the children, the relatives will take care of the elderly generation people. But now, in 21st century, the human being has become more selfish oriented, single family oriented, but you cannot blame the individual because our society has evolved that everybody has to work, otherwise you cannot have otherwise you cannot have Can you hear me?
Yes, doctor, we can hear you, but
Yes,
your
yes, doctor.
video is
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Video got stuck, doctor.
Huh?
Doctor, your video got stuck, doctor.
Okay. I have no idea what. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's working well.
Okay. I'm sorry, doctor. Okay. Sorry for that. Anyway, so the 17 SDG, as I was talking about, so the most important researchers, and I was talking that how we can come up with tangible and intangible research products. And we are talking about geriatrics, that currently the elder populations are facing real challenges of taking care of them. Now, as all of you are researchers, come up with a research project and product that robot will take care of the elderly folks. Robotics. Because a time will come, you will not find any human being standing in front of or near to the elderly people. So how elderly people can survive? In Malaysia, very, very difficult to get so-called house assistant. No way. So all developed countries, it's a big challenge. The developing countries, still you are getting house helper to help you. But mind you, come to Malaysia, though we are in Asia, very, very difficult to get house assistant. At my level, I have to clean my own clothes. I have to do my own ironing. I have to do my own cooking. So, whereas Africa, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and so on, still you will have house assistant. But this kind of area, the geriatrics, is very important. So come up with the robotics where when I become old man, I'll say, okay, hello, Mr. Robot, can you give me a glass of water? Or even I wouldn't be able to speak. I will just some kind of symbol like drinking, so the robot will bring water. So this kind of research and come up with a tangible product, and that tangible product will help the elderly folks, and that will be a real impact of you as an academician, that you have done postdoc research, and that is helping the elderly folks. And that is called sustainable development goal. You have SDG 4, which is quality education. So here it comes that you got a quality education, you have come up with a fantastic research product, which is robot taking care of elderly folks. And that will be a real impact as you are an academician. So, distinguished professors, distinguished academicians, I appreciate that you have joined with this Lincoln University College. The big dream, if we do not have a big dream, we cannot sustain and survive. And we are happy that you have joined with Lincoln University College the big dream of 17 SDG, creating an impact, and therefore we can create a sustainable peace, harmony, and make this world as paradise. And this responsibility, it belongs to you, it belongs to me, and nobody else. Just to let you know, Lincoln University College, under SDG number 4, quality education, the Times Higher Education UK has ranked in 2024 number 32 under quality education delivery SDG number 4. We have not participated onto other SDGs, but next year we have plans to participate in other SDGs. With your help and etc., we should create an impact. So with this, I thank you again, the entire team, Professor Sai, Professor Midun, Professor Divya, Dr. Sasikan, and many other people whom I may or may not know, but I am sure today's event is possible because a team effort. And thank you once again, and I look forward, all of you, to create an impact before we leave this world. I often say, we human beings in this world is a tourist. We all have to leave this world. So before leaving this world, when you go to the airport, you know the aeroplane, when the aeroplane is going to leave. The time, the date, everything is there. But we human beings, it's also a plane, but we do not know that when we will leave this world. So before leaving, let's create an impact. As President Abraham Lincoln left this world 150 years back, still we are taking his name. As Swami Vivekananda puts it, that if you believe in yourself, you can conquer the world and leave your footprint in this world. Let's have that kind of belief on ourselves so that we can do something for the society. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you.
Thank you so much for the opening remarks. And now we will have a brief presentation, maybe a 10-minute presentation, and then we'll have a coffee or tea break, and then we'll join at 10:10 as per the schedule. So thank you, Professor. Thanks a lot once again, and thank you for starting this program and allowing me to work with you on this. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.